7 items you need to nail transitional dressing. You're looking to add to your wardrobe, and you know the best thing you can do is be smart about what you invest in. But where to invest, you might ask? My answer to that is to invest in what you love. Because that's the only way that's guaranteed that you're going to be reaching out for that item over and over again. And that obviously is totally personal. So the items I'm going to share today are totally the ones that resonate with me. Because clothes evoke different feelings for different people. And because feelings come first, the outfits will follow naturally when you have the right items for you. However, sometimes we are influenced by this person or this trend. And oftentimes when we buy something that doesn't really resonate with us, that we thought would make us feeling incredibly chic, end up making us feeling flat. So in order to avoid that, don't go too excited and buy an awful lot of clothes that will sooner or later make you feel meh. So by showing my pieces here, I hopefully will inspire you to get your own gems in the hope that you get your mojo back or keep you from losing it. And above all, to remind you what you love about your style. So if this sounds interesting, then keep on watching. The trick to find the perfect transitional items, or any item in your closet for that matter, is finding the ones that most resonate with you, that spark your curiosity to style it in new and different ways. That's key in transitional dressing. Because simply buying without cleverness and modernity is ultimately one-dimensional. And that's exactly what leaves us feeling flat. I'll give you some visuals to illustrate my point, but bear in mind that these are just references, and this is not a haul whatsoever. So as you can see here, the pant on the right is giving a classic vibe, sure, but that's about all. Don't be fooled that just because it's a classic, you'll be able to wear it with everything. I mean, yes, you can wear it with everything, but every time you wear it, you feel a little bit more liveless than you've hoped for. The pants on the left instead give you a 90s vibe with a 2024 look. The subtle details make all the difference, and it is still extremely easy to mix and match with my existing wardrobe. And that should always be the goal when you're buying something new. One important tip to remember is to make sure that you're gonna be wearing the item a lot. So, for example, if you're not into dresses, is keep them all together. There's no need to have certain pieces. There's not right or wrong. It's all about the ones that make your heart sing. The second pair I've selected are these pull-on and elasticated casual pants. And the thing that makes it for me is the fabric. It's a silky fabric that really elevates this casual look. These pants possess the relaxed elegance needed to transition from the grocery store to the office and even to evening with the right shoes. I love that the pastel yellow enlightens a traditional dark autumn wardrobe, and it's very suitable for spring as well. So for the first look, I've gone for a classic look that you could wear for work, paired with a classic polo shirt. And the second look, I wear it with a blazer, almost like a suit but more chill and super modern. And yet I still feel like myself. Classic, stylish at the same time. So next up, onto sweaters. During both mid-seasons, I tend to wear quite a lot of light sweaters, even in spring, because I'm Brazilian. And I do a lot of layering as well. That's why I'm including a couple of here that are perfect for that. So the first one is a classic cashmere hoodie in a beautiful sandy color that no matter how extreme your closet may become, these are one of those items that serves as a grounding element that ties everything in your wardrobe together. It features a detachable hoodie for versatility and can be layered with your favorite coat or blazer or eased out with this cargo pant. With the right accessories paired with leather or shine, this sweater takes you to more evening destinations due to the luxurious textures, as well as every occasion in between. So not only would the sweater goes with jeans, but I also like the look with midi skirts and possibly with a mini skirt too. I actually should try one. The second sweater is a basic one in a rich red tomato color. And the reason why I picked a bright color is not only because it's trending at the moment, which it is, but I personally love the color. But most importantly, because it works really well with all the other neutrals we have in our wardrobe, just to break that kind of monotony of the neutral colors. That's a fantastic way to break it. I couldn't live without shirts, but I'm always leaning into classics with a twist. Now, you cannot think about the perfect transitional wardrobe and not include a striped one. Stripes are one of my favorite prints and one of the most classics there are. I went for these oversized styles here, which I would say it's slightly more on trend for this season. However, if you're not keen on oversized fits, don't worry, just size it down. Having a striped shirt in your transitional wardrobe will prove to be very handy, and just scaling down to those key essential items that I know that I'll be reaching out on a regular basis. And the same with this beautiful white crisp peplum style that can be worn either tucked in or left untucked to highlight the waist. I literally can wear this shirt with every single bottom that I'm showing here and the rest of my closet. Such a statement item, but not screaming out loud, "Hey, it's me." Just the right dose of chicness and elegance. This shirt is the perfect example of giving a nod to a classic, but in a subtle way. The peplum makes it a bit special, but it's still very classic. Next up, I chose a pencil skirt, because I think we all needed a tailored skirt in our wardrobe for those days when we want to look effortlessly chic, put together, but are not necessarily in the mood for pants. And this pleated, almost maxi skirt very much fits the bill. Grounding it with a classic striped shirt and blazer, or level up, adding elevated pieces to curate an outfit that is just that right balance of creative and classic, but uniquely all your own. As you can see, you can easily dress this skirt up or down with the items I'm showing here. And it might be a bit of a polished look, so I tried it with different tops from my wardrobe and took it down a notch. I'm very much drawn to the juxtaposition of styles here, where you have something elevated paired back with something totally laid back. So going for a real contrast of styles and the addition of color feels more interesting. I can totally see myself wearing that an awful lot. However, I realized that those together, it's probably quite an acquired taste. So the next piece I'm choosing is a pleated skirt. So really sticking to those key essential items for the mid-season dressing. This is the second skirt that I've chosen. Yet refined piece that can be worn year-round and is ever so versatile that is perfect for work, going out, and everything in between. Pair it with a cozy sweater such as the cashmere oversized hoodie and a t-shirt underneath, and boots, or even a red sweater like this would look amazingly together. For me, these two looks together are quintessentially mid-season dressing, and I love the bourgeois feel to them. Another quite classy way to style it is obviously with strappy sandals. But then I like the idea of adding some form of contrast by perhaps adding a muscle t-shirt for interest and modernity. So on to denim, and it's the season for going for something a little bit more loose and baggy. It's not about always looking elegant, classic, dressing for your body type all the time. It's also about wearing something that feels modern, that feels fun, that adds that creative side of you as well. Let's not forget that we are multidimensional. So for me, there's always room for something that's a bit more edgy, that's a bit more masculine, that's fun. It's a new season, and it's quite nice to have a little play with the different types of denim we wear. I quite like the contrast and the edginess of the baggy jean here. Finishing with my ankle boots overall, it feels really effortlessly chic. I could definitely wear that on an everyday basis. So when you think about how to build a timeless wardrobe, regardless of the season, is having in mind how something makes you feel when you wear it. Bodysuits are a must in my transitional wardrobe. I recently got this bodysuit in this lilac color that in the video it looks like a little blue. And one might think that it's a different color to style, but actually it isn't. And it looks good on its own because of the details, the v-neck, the drapes, but looks just as good under a blazer, a coat, or a jacket. That's what I love the most about bodysuits. They keep you neat from 9 to 5. Or alternatively, I think it makes a great cord with the pleated skirt shown earlier, but also on its own paired with jeans or even these pants I'm wearing at the moment. And then for something a little bit more luxe, I went for this gorgeous beige top. I absolutely adore this color. Again, thinking about versatility, it pretty much goes with everything. It makes me feel polished and a tad sexy. When I need to dress it down, I wear it with these tapered trousers. It makes quite a cool look and works really nicely, as you can see. It's a pretty smart dressing and definitely something you could wear to work. And just gives me another way I could style it. I really wanted to keep these pieces to a minimum, so I forced myself to choose only one blazer. And the reason I went for this blazer is firstly because it's so versatile. It's a light wool, which makes it a bit more versatile for weather, and also because you can cinch the waist, changing how it looks. So if you tie it tighter, you have more of an hourglass silhouette. And if you loosen it, you have that oversized feel to it. So it's almost two blazers in one. So with this first exhibit, I just wanted to show you how changing a pair of shoes can really change the whole vibe of your outfit. So as you can see, I've paired it with loafers, and that's particularly an everyday casual, perhaps to the office. And then I switched out the loafers and added my black ankle boots, and suddenly the whole outfit feels a little bit more edgy, a little bit more rock and roll. And all I've done was change the shoes on my feet, and suddenly I got a whole new look. And then in this third outfit idea, I wanted to go a little bit more chilled, modern, and yet feminine. So I added my quite neutral looking strappy sandals, and then draped a sweater over my shoulders, and yet again the whole vibe of the outfit is completely different to the last. So try and not overlook those quite simple styling touches, because often it's the little things that make all the difference in the ending result. So, as you may have noticed in this video, I purposely chosen 3 pairs of shoes and 2 bags. These are actually my go-to items anyway. What boils down to is that all those individual items that I've shown here are beautiful pieces that, when paired together, really gives you a modern, timeless, and cool vibe. And these are just a few options that I gave. I could make endless outfits from these items alone. Let me know in the comment section which item resonated with you the most. I love interacting with you. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found this informative. And if you did, please, I'd love for you to go ahead and give this video a like and consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already done so. As usual, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. I'll be back next week with lots of outfit ideas and advice. So hopefully you join me then. Have a great week, everyone. Take care. Bye.